bought this house in 1993. The Cases, they had moved here when 1932, and apparently that this property was given to them as a wedding present, and they built this house and raised their 4 daughters in it. They were the original owners. There was nothing here, and all of the gardens in the front are all her original perennial gardens. The asters that are there are her asters. She had beautiful, beautiful peonies, which we've taken and put them all along the farthest reaches of the property. So we have a peony bed. So those peonies are well over 100 years old, as are all of the hostas and many of the perennials. And so what we were able to do was to bring the property down to the studs and to build it back up with all of the modern conveniences, but keeping the intrinsic charm of what it was when we first saw this property. I love architectural antiques, so this mantle was the original mantle that the Cases had. The doors that you see going into the dining room, I had the whole structure enlarged to incorporate the doors that are there. You'll notice that the glass panels have panes of glass with lead in them. I repeated that particular design, not only in the doors, but also in the paneling and the wainscoting going up the staircase, and also in the light fixtures, which were hand-picked to mirror squares in these repeated vignettes. They hand-did all of the paneling in my son's room upstairs. All of the newel posts and the railing and that kind of thing were completely constructed by them. Everything was done in accordance with the strictest standards. I also poured through architectural antiques downtown and was able to find matching doorknobs and locks and that sort of thing on all of the interior doors. The front door was completely handmade with my specifications. One of their carpenters, master contractors, totally built a built-in cabinet to house my glassware that retrofitted these doors. And it's quite unique. I haven't seen workmanship or craftsmanship like this anywhere. This particular house has got the capacity for cross ventilation, so you have windows on all sides of the house. No matter where you look, you get fresh air. The original property had 2 boathouses that were pretty ramshackle. We were able to make a new structure that was designed by Sala, who's a leading architect from around here. And it incorporates the footprint of the 2 structures which we took down. The architect also designed the railing. It calls it as gin and tonic railing. And what you can do is, instead of having a table, you could place your drink on the railing and still look through, so that you are able to view the sunsets or the boats or whatever traffic that you want to. It was a very unique design. In Woodland, there are 2-acre minimums, so that what you see sort of is the total density of the land and of the neighborhood. And we have outbuildings for storage, and wood and snowmobiles. You don't get that crazed feel of Lake Minnetonka, and the boat traffic and all of that is really not a part of the Woodland scene. And the main reason for that, I believe, is if you look at our bay, the boat traffic and all of that goes past Spirit Knob Point. So you get to view the boat traffic, the sailboats from afar. The lake is really very clear. The Minnehaha Watershed District, they have cleaned this lake so that it is wonderful for swimming. Many mornings, I take my towel and my dogs, go down to the boathouse, hang up my towel, and wade into the lake. And the only people that I'm visited by usually are a couple of fishermen who might be passing by. The Wayzata Yacht Club, all of my children learned how to sail. And you can see on Thursdays and Sundays when they have their sailboat races in Wayzata Bay, and it is truly something breathtaking. It's like you're living in a picture book. This whole area, as you go back into our property, is old maples of the beautiful wetlands and marsh, which are kept impeccable. Or the next door neighbor who has world famous perennial gardens. I don't know of any other neighborhood like Woodland. It is totally unique in my estimation. People don't even really know about Woodland, and we like to keep it that way.